Hi, my name is Judson Brandeis, and I'm a fourth-year medical student. Actually, I'm kidding. I'm old. All right. We sought to answer the really important question, which is, how can men have better orgasms? And we used high-intensity focused electromagnetic waves. So it's a device produced by BTL called the Emsella Chair. And protocol 1 is for women, protocol 2 is for men. And it's a 2.5 Tesla field intensity, so it's a very strong magnet with a 10 centimeter depth of penetration. So for women, it's a 5 centimeter depth of penetration, but for men, because the men's parts are deeper, it's a 10 centimeter depth of penetration, and the length of treatment is 28 minutes. And we couldn't find, I wasn't aware of the Sloan-Kettering ejaculation score, so Dr. Lou and I created our own ejaculation score, the Lou Brandeis ejaculation score, affectionately known as the Lou score. And it's a Likert-style questionnaire. We ask about intensity, duration, volume, and force, and it's no change, 1 point for increased, 2 points for dramatically increased. And so the range is -8 to +8. We also asked about the IIEF-15 and the IPSS. We had 12 men. Unfortunately, COVID cut into our patient recruitment with an average age of 57 years. So high-FEM, or high-intensity focused electromagnetic waves, targets the neuromuscular tissue and induces electrical currents in that tissue. And that results in depolarization of muscle and causes massive contraction of muscle. And we all tell our patients to do Kegel exercises, but obviously we all know that it's hard to get patients to do Kegel exercises. A lot of times they don't do them properly, and it's physiologically impossible to do it at the level that we can do it with the Emsella Chair using high-intensity focused electromagnetic waves, which has been shown to induce hypertrophy and hyperplasia. And protocol U2 has different wave patterns of electrical energy that increase strength, endurance, blood flow enhancement, muscle relaxation, and endurance. And so our numbers show that after 4 treatments, there was an increase in the loop score of 2.1 with a median of 3 at the completion of the study, and at 1 month, there was actually a slight increase up to 2.7, and that's kind of consistent with my own personal observations and observations using the Emsculpt, which is also a high-FEM technology for muscle building, that not only do you get improvement at the end of treatment, but the improvement also increases over time. We also showed an improvement in the IIEF and also in the IPSS. Now, that wasn't statistically significant, probably because we didn't have enough subjects in the study. So in conclusion, a high-FEM protocol with a 2.5 Tesla machine with 10 centimeter depth of penetration for 30 minutes weekly for 4 weeks improves the intensity and duration, volume, and force of ejaculation. The likely mechanism for this is improvement of the strength of the bulbocavernosus, ischiocavernosus, and the pelvic floor. And this is, if you've never actually experienced this, you guys should all find someone who has an Emsella machine with protocol 2 and actually sit on it. It was developed for female stress incontinence. It's been shown in a number of papers to improve female sexual function. In my own hands, in my own office, it has dramatically improved the strength of orgasm for older men who complain of weak orgasms or delayed orgasms. It's great for post-prostatectomy incontinence. It works well for men with post-void dribble. I've tried it with a number of patients with pelvic pain with varying success. I'm actually beginning to conduct a study on using this technology for erectile function, and also the holy grail would be if it actually worked for an atonic bladder, because we really have nothing for an atonic bladder. This dramatically improves muscular strength, and who knows. So thank you very much for your time, and I'm happy to
Thank you very much. So obviously this is very preliminary. Congratulations for
Thank
the
you.
work you're doing. Given that orgasm is a cerebral event, right? I understand how this technology may hypertrophy muscle and force of ejaculation would change. How do you think orgasm changes?
Well, it's the sensation of ejaculation. So the intensity of the muscular contractions of orgasm definitely improves. I can just tell you from my own personal experience, having sat on the chair, obviously that's an N of 1, but also talking to my patients. And even I had a patient in the office last week, 65 years old, an attorney, hadn't had an orgasm in 5 or 6 years. He came in, high-fived me and said, 2 out of 3 this weekend. So I've had tremendous success in improving orgasmic function and we really, and unless I'm missing something, don't have any other technologies that are improving ejaculation. Obviously, orgasm and ejaculation are 2 separate issues that are kind of interconnected. And this technology in my hands, and it should be totally reproducible in everyone's hands, because it's just a question of having a guy sit on a chair and turning it on and teaching them how to do it properly. And if you've never sat on the Emsella chair, you really should. It's an incredible piece of technology, and I would really encourage the Sexual Medicine Society and the researchers out there to embrace this technology, because I really think that it has tremendous potential to address a lot of the problems that we take care of.
Dr. Schindel, we
Yeah,
are a little bit short of time, so.
Okay, Dr. Brandeis, and I agree with your interpretation of the muscle spasms being interpreted in the brain with more pleasure. I will equally await placebo-controlled or sham-controlled data. I think that will really establish this as a treatment that has a lot of efficacy and potential. So I think we're all looking for that. It sounds very exciting. I think we do hope for that sometime in the future.
One question from the back.
Real quick, what's the price of the device, and why weren't hormones checked on the patient as well?
The price of the device is, I think, around $120,000. And I do have the information on hormone levels because I check them on all my patients.
And is there insurance coverage for this or not?
No, it's not insurance covered.
Thank you very much.